What's up, my friends? It is I, Animanga, and I am back for our next What If Series tournament, and this is known as the Summer Concert. So after Duel Academy has been under so many threats consecutively, the vampires, the Society of Light, and now the Soul Hauser Lab, they finally get a rest. This is just a nice, fun tournament. And this is, of course, Jammyjams' idea, and we're gonna start with Jammyjams characters. So, we'll get to the new characters soon, but first, Queen Victoria, who, by the way, almost won that last tournament. Got really close. Queen Victoria is happy that her two adopted sons have come to visit. Just in time for the concert as well. She's a little saddened that Angelica ain't here, but otherwise is joyful she gets to watch Justice and Miku and the other idols perform with the company of the whole academy. During the concert, people have noticed Victoria and Paul being close and holding hands. Whoa! And they were in the finals together? Is that when their love got, strengthened? Hold on one second. Is that when their love got strengthened? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Maid Luna, along all the other girls, Sky, Jordan, who is holding hands with Michi, and Anya, who aren't in this tournament, are all enjoying the music and jamming to the music. It makes sense. It mixes with the name Jammyjams, jamming. Trying to outdo each other's best dance moves. They think Justice's adopted younger brothers are adorable. It says in parentheses, replace Umiruka with Wetlands. Okay, I got you. I already did that, really. But Edward the Butler, and this is him. First new character. I promise you. Sometimes Alfred from Batman the Animated Series looks very close to Jerry Lewis from Totally Spies. They just look very similar to me. So Edward the Butler. He is the butler of Justice's two adopted brothers, hired by Queen Victoria to take care of them. Since the brothers don't want the royal pressure, they decided to become pro-duelists instead. Edward is the target of many of their pranks and normally needs help splitting them up when they end up in a tussle. People underestimate Edward as a duelist, but he has some tricks up his sleeve. This old man's got game. Okay, Jared. I don't remember where you are. Whoops, just ignore that. Jared is not that one. Jared. The oldest of Justice's adopted brothers came to visit the academy with his younger brother when he heard that Justice was going to be in a concert with their cousin Miku. Loves to prank people with his younger brother. Their normal targets are Edward and Helena. Had to clown on Professor Keith for losing back when he had all the god cards. What a jerk. Brought his first ever deck he built with him, so he won't easily crush the students since him and his younger brother are pros. What a jerk. Where have I seen this kid? Where have I seen him? He almost looks anime, but he's not. That's an American cartoon. Where have I seen this kid? I promise I've seen him somewhere. Where have I seen this kid with a watch? What is he doing? Oh, well, anyway. And now the fifth character of Jammyjams, Ryan, and he is over here. Ryan, the younger adopted brother of Justice, the mastermind of all the pranks. In fact, the first thing he did when he got to the island was replace Professor Crowler's deck with a clown deck. Props if you actually put Crowler in and give him a clown deck. I did. So I get all the props, right? Do I get extra money, Jammyjams? I'm just joking. Is happy hanging out with the other students and their mom. Like Jared, he is using the first deck he ever built to give students a chance. Well, let me tell you, if your first deck you ever built has Dragoon in it, then you're pretty OP. I mean, he is part of the royal family, so yeah. Okay, on to Lego Man's characters. Rika Verde making her second appearance. Rika is taking her early loss in the last tournament relatively well, considering that Victoria got second after beating her and she was only one attack away from the win herself. True. However, she is faintly fired up by the desire to do better than Melody this time. She and the rest of the Duel Academy's choir are scheduled to perform the last song of the concert, which luckily will give Rika and Melody plenty of time to duel before then. She heard from one of the other singers that Melody hadn't been seen for a little bit, so went looking for her. She ended up finding Melody right outside the concert, and she seemed anxious and worried. Hold on. Something Rika had rarely ever seen Melody look. Interesting. What could be worrying Melody? And holy crap, the lore for Melody is massive. 1 second, I need water. Yeah, I'm almost out of water. I gotta go to the kitchen to get water. Much better. Melody Foster. Melody was offered a Slifer Red. Oh, what? No, I read that wrong. Melody was offered a chance to be promoted from her dorm, Slifer Red, after her last performance. However, refused because she feels very at home with the Slifers and doesn't think she'd get along with the other dorms. She's been practicing a lot for the DA, or Duel Academy's choir's performance in this concert. However, has felt a knot in her stomach from stomach form as the time gets closer and closer. She's realized that she hasn't actually performed in front of this many people before and feels like she's getting nervous because of it. She went off for some alone time to think about what to do and considered backing out. However, she was found by Rika amidst her thoughts. She told Rika about her concerns, and Rika told her that was a normal part of performing like this, with Rika herself even having it when she was young. She said that Melody would have to work through them if she wishes to be a real singer. Rika then claimed that Melody is far better than this, and surely wouldn't let a little stage fright overpower her. Melody was touched by this comforting, and is ready to show her confidence in both dueling and her performance. You know, that was such a heartfelt lore. I do not regret reading that entire massive triple paragraph of lore. Okay, well actually that was one paragraph that was about like 3. Because in school they teach you paragraph is usually 4-ish sentences. Okay. Helena Schneider. The return of Helena, the god, or the queen. Helena was frustrated after her loss to Novo back in Society of Light. Well, you know, Novo frustrates a lot of people. But don't fret, because Novo lost anyway in that tournament. Seeing herself as having only barely lost that one. However, after finding out about all the other people Novo also beat that day, Helena feels a lot better about it. Oh yeah, didn't he beat literally like all the top duelists and then lost to Firestarter at the end? He got smoked by Firestarter. She also took some time alone to make sure she could calm down and didn't snap at people again. Helena was hoping she could use this concert to relax with Wilhelm, who was off screen having fun and not dueling in this tournament. Well, good to know. However, she keeps getting pranked by 2 certain little brats. I think we know who they are. We just covered them. She hasn't seen in many months. And because Justice is busy performing today, she has to be the one to try to keep them in check. It just says the in check. To keep them in check. Which is proving to be very difficult. Maybe if she can beat them in duels, they'll be quiet for once. It has been a long time since she's had a chance to duel them, thanks to their time away in the pro leagues. Sarah, who by the way has a new pick. Oh, there she is. New Sarah pick. Of course, she's Obelisk Blue now. After her incredible performance in the Shadow Riders tournament, Sarah was recruited into becoming a student at Duel Academy, albeit recruited is being generous, since she actually blackmailed Crowler and told him that unless she was put in Obelisk Blue and given a very nice room, she'd reveal that Zane really didn't take down as many of the Shadow Riders as Crowler has been claiming to the press. What an evil, conniving girl. Crowler, wanting to make sure his favorite student had plenty of opportunities after his graduation, agreed to these terms. However, far from happy. He's not happy. Sure, Sarah probably would have been a Blue anyway, but she had to make sure, since she's gotten kind of tired of the very poor camping sites her family always set up on their journeys across the world. And let me tell you, basically, Shoddy's group are nomads. They go from place to place. And another thing is the Slifer Red Dorm is not much better than being homeless. I mean, you get poor food conditions. You had to basically bank on Banner cooking you all your meals, because Sartir was the Raw Yellow chef. So, in my opinion, Raw Yellow had the best cook. But Banner was a crap cook. And if we go by his lore as Amnel, he's not even around after the first season. So, I would say at this point we're probably around the middle of the second season of GX. Wouldn't you guys say? Lee Go warns Sarah of an ominous darkness approaching soon after the tournament. Something that even his Millennium Necklace is having trouble seeing. Because of that, Sarah's making sure to scope out the concert extra hard. Now, new character from Lego Man, Benny Maru Styles, otherwise known as Benny Styles. A manager for Pro League duelists known for his eccentric training strategies and his tendency to pick the unusual duelists no one else would expect to have a chance. He tried to recruit Jared and Ryan, however, they responded by pranking him. A big surprise, they prank everyone, and shaving a decent chunk of his hair. He rolled with it and decided to style it to try to make it look good. That's kind of cool how you... Oh, that's funny. He came to this concert to look for promising duelists he could recruit and bring into the pro leagues with him. Ooh, so he's like a manager like Sartorius was in the anime. I need more water, 1 second. Oh, I forgot I had some next to me. Sweet. I keep like a huge bag of Pure Life next to me because it's the best water of all time. It's just flavored, right? Thank you, Pure Life. Okay. We're into Mitchell Slaughter's characters now, and... Where are you? There you are. His first new character, Saladora Blitzer, aka Sally Blitzer. The guitarist of the popular pop idol group, the Kindred Spirits. She came to the island to arrange for the group to put on a concert there. The Kindred Spirits don't really have a manager, so Sally handles setting up their gigs. Sally is actually hoping to find the group a manager and wonders if Miku would take on that role. So because Miku and Justice are performing, they're not in this tournament, right? But a lot of people are connected around them right now, so they're just watching all this stuff. Interesting. Lara White and Alice White. Alice. Crap. You guys may remember them. They've been busy, obviously, as Mitchell has stated. And they have... What am I trying to say here? They have not been in a tournament since entrance exam. And I believe Lara won a part of entrance exam. Beat Banner, I'm pretty sure. That was when Banner was getting to like every final. So Lara White and Alice White. While all the chaos has been going on with the vampires, Society of Light and Solhauser, the White Sisters have been working on a project down at the amusement park, a haunted house attraction. Their haunted house is now open, and they are trying to get everyone to come check it out. And that covers both of their lores. Manon Breeze, or Manon. Manon is a huge fan of the Kindred Spirits. She even made herself an idol costume. Yes, and she has a new pick, by the way. Mitchell requested it, so I'm putting it there. When she learned they were gonna come come put a concert on Duel Academy Island. Wow, I screwed that sentence up. When she learned they were gonna come put on a concert on Duel Academy Island, Manon is considering pursuing a career as a pop idol herself. And Teto. Okay, this is the problem with Teto. She has no lore. She only has a new deck. Teto is... Where are you? Yes, I got your new pick, Serenity. Teto. She has no lore. She's like one of the first characters Mitchell's ever put that has no lore. She doesn't have any lore at all. She just has a new deck he gave me and a pick. And that covers it for Mitchell's characters. Let's continue, shall we? I don't know if you forgot to put lore for Teto or not. Serenity Spider Monkeys 5. Martine. Martine brings her little sisters, Lexi and Casey, to a concert to enjoy themselves and maybe learn more about J-pop. She and her siblings are super proud of Avery's performance in the recent tournament, and yes, Avery did amazing. I was so proud of Avery. And it makes sense that Martine's here because she's a disc jockey, right? Or she's a club jockey, or... no, she likes remixing. She's a DJ. She likes remixing. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I got it right. Lexi and Casey. I'm guessing Lexi and Casey have the same lore, yeah. Also want to help Jeannie. Haha, I got it this time. Also want to help Jeannie see if they can find Yuma at the concert. And enjoy the music, of course. Lexi mingles with others, looking to show off her debut single, Girl on a Beach. Girl on a beach. No, I don't know how it would sound. A loving pop song she wrote about herself and Casey. Casey is able to come out of her shell with her sisters and friends' help, especially TK. Carly Rae Shea. I got that name right too. I'm on it. I'm on to it. It took me a while, didn't it? Carly Rae is there to mingle and enjoy the tunes, but also wants to help find Yuma for Jeannie. And Jeannie/Ryan. That Jeannie Ryan, 4 different name character. Jeannie Ryan wants to... That's going to be her new name, Jeannie Ryan. Wants to show off her EDM outfits and mingle at a new concert. But also wants to find her big sister Yuma. Yuma took her to her first EDM festival a couple months ago and has loved the festival community energy ever since. Terrified at how strong Muriel was in the recent tournament, but refuses to let that dim her passion for raving. Choco Kid and her share a strawberry lemonade sherbet smoothie during the concert. That sounds like a lot of sugar. I hope they're not too hopped up on it. And her friends... Anyway, I'll just continue. Her friends... What? Her friends and found... Her friends and found family with the Shays support her love of rave culture. Oh, just found families on purpose. Which her real parents always tried to suppress. Mr. Yummies and her, I'm guessing that's like her doll. Wait, oh yeah, you've done this before. Duh, that's right. And her determined to be the life of the party and keep on existing for Yuma. And this is interesting to me because it reminds me of Rebecca in season 1, remember? When Rebecca was talking about her teddy bear. So, here we go. Oh, and by the way, Serenity Spider Monkey had a couple or a few deck changes, so I did that. Now we're on to my 5. Wheeler the Monkey. He is back after being defeated in his last tournament. He still has sentience, and he's just randomly wants to cause havoc. The rave music, the concert is irritating him. So he is going to take out his anger on all these students and teachers. He especially sets a sight on Crowler. Poor Crowler. He has been getting messed up. Max Pegasus is back. So Max, after having that crazy dream, realizes something's not right with him. So let's just say he has been doing experiments on himself. Not like true like science experiments. More like dark black magic experiments. Think Fujiwara in season 4 in the abandoned dorm. And yes, he does actually go to the abandoned dorm. There is an abandoned dorm here, of course. There's got to be an abandoned dorm if we do GX. And let's just say he's doing some Fujiwara stuff. So Max is dealing with powers he can't possibly understand. And we're going to find out more about that later. We already know about Max Restrict. We'll find out more about it later. So that's Max Pegasus. And by the way, Pegasus, if you look on his phone, Pegasus and Cecilia have called him like 50 times, and it's always gone to voicemail. Oh, Max, please just answer to let us know you're all right. We're worried about you, sweetie. Anyway, okay, next is Belowski. Oh, I just want to have a good time, man. Hey, the man's getting you down. Just enjoy this concert, bro. Belowski. I don't know if he'll ever stop doing pot, but, he's probably selling it to the student. Let's just say he's selling some to the students while he's there. I mean, it's basically, well, it's still high school, but, that's type of stuff. And no, let's not say that, actually. Let's just say he's selling egg witches at the concert. There we go. And next, SOB. Yes, SOB has returned. Upset he cannot find Lee Go at this concert. He just wishes to annoy as many people as possible for his own personal joy. He keeps running around. If you're near him, he keeps running around, and he just constantly, like, mentally tries to break people. And they either just walk away, or they punch him, or something to that effect, or he just laughs in their face and walks away. He is becoming so annoying that it's taken notice of some of the main characters, and they're going to do something about it, hopefully, because this guy is a jerk. And fifth and last character, and this was requested by Jammyjams since it is his tournament, Crowler is here. So obviously you heard Crowler's deck was stolen by a little prankster, or a couple little pranksters, and replaced with a clown deck. And I did the best I could with a clown deck. We're going to see how it goes. I don't know how it will go. It's going to be hilarious. I thought of doing a new pick for Crowler. We'll see if I want to do it. But anyway, he's got a new deck. So there we go. There's our 25 duelists. And yes, there will be an ending for this tournament, so get ready for that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. The channel's name is Animanga. I shall see you for the tournament. Bye, guys. Oh, nope. I've almost forgot one thing. So you may be wondering, I know Novo's been in the last several tournaments. He is not in this one. He's been in the last 3. He's not in this one. There's a good reason for that. He went missing. So he's been missing for a little bit. I'm sure, I don't know if anyone's really worried about him, but I'm sure he's made enough friends where someone's worried about him. He changed his deck, of course, everyone knows last tournament. He lost to Paul, who was the champion. And he has been missing, but no one really knows why. He's just been missing. And now I can't really say much more about it than that, but he's been missing. So we'll see more about that soon. And now I will see you guys for the tournament. Bye-bye.